I'm trying to speak on multiple issues.
Gaurav, you talk about language right now, but if we are going to limit, if we are just right now talking about language per se, which you did right now, then the world is already coming to us.
Medicine,
we speak better English
medicine,
than the English
science,
themselves.
astronomy,
we are a conduit of this language across the world. Better than China, better than Japan. People
our
come to us.
metallurgy was the best in the world. 6th
Gaurav,
century AD,
you've been
our
interrupting
metallurgy was the best in the world.
He has decided to hijack the debate, which is okay.
You're not allowing anyone
but
to
you
talk.
had said we would get 1.5 minutes uninterrupted.
Go ahead.
So let's get it uninterrupted. First of all, many of the Indian nationalists across the political spectrum, from left to right, learned from Macaulay in the sense that many of them went through English education, many of them went abroad. Some of the greatest Indians of their time went abroad, but they also used that language and the values they brought to give it back to the English. Let's understand that. And this happened in the late 18th and early 19th century and eventually brought us freedom. Even great Parsis, because Parsis were seen as part of the colonial elite. But remember the great Dadabhai Nauroji, who first exposed the manner in which India was being ravaged by the British. That is what you want. You learn from them and then give it back to them. Call them out. Now the challenge is in the 21st century to me to create an education system that is neither slavishly Western. You cannot be slavishly Western, but not defensively insular as well. As I said, I quoted to you Gandhi, let all these ideas blowing through my window. I will not be swept away from it. Why should we be so, concerned in the 21st century ki wo Macaulay mindset ne hame, we should be proud of who we are. India's greatest asset, I repeat, is its pluralism. It's religious pluralism, it's linguistic pluralism. Look at the works that are being done across languages in this country. Sitting here, you think English has a dominance. I will take you to Tamil Nadu, see some of the finest works in books that are being done. So, the truth of the matter is the real debate is not Macaulay versus Modi. It is pluralism versus those who want to homogenize this country.
That's my friend. From India, Parsis survived because they came
Gaurav,
to
you've
India.
done your time, yeah. Kamlesh, 1.5 minutes.
You have English and consider it a gift. It is no longer the language of the crown. It is a recognized language of India.
It's an Indian language.
We speak it in our own way. It connects us with the rest of the world. It's a good thing. Now come to Macaulay. Macaulay was a British officer. He was serving the crown. He, in his wisdom, did things that obviously was not in our interest. But now that we are free of their rule, we have been ruling ourselves for a long, long time. Whether somebody studies in English medium, to be honest, if his daughter goes to English medium, it's fine.
Yes.
But if she went to Hindi medium school, that would be fine too.
Yeah.
That's how we have to think. Now, all the metallurgy and Sushruta and all that you have said.
We don't have that knowledge today, unfortunately. That metallurgy, it was destroyed.
So admit it.
That pluralism
we have lost it.
Speaks of
we have to now move on with the
our
world. There is no way that we can go back to our glorious days. Since we can't go back to our glorious past, we must go to whatever glory there is in the future.
Okay, Gaurav, because he speaks very passionately, I will give you 30 more seconds, Gaurav, even though he's spoken most of this debate. Go. Sir, he's so passionate about this debate today. Go ahead, make your point.
Passionate, according to me.
I'll give you 30 minutes, also 30 seconds.
Performance.
But you are passionate about pluralism.
No, I hope.
Pluralism that Rajdeep speaks of. When Rajdeep says Parsis are safe in India because of that Western concept. Parsis are safe in India because India was always will remain exactly safe, plural, democratic, diverse. Everything is traditional Indian concepts, did not come from the West.
Yeah.
And I hope you also accept that caste prejudice also came in this country.
Varna system.
Was not accepting the
forced
darker
by
side.
the West. Was forced
Varna
by
system. Varna system was forced by the West. Was forced by the West.
In India, it was your work and not your birth. It was outsiders who enforced it.
You're actually telling us was forced by the West. Caste system, Varna system was enforced by the West.
We really do not know anything about it.
Varn Vyavastha
we do not know how it happened.
Your Kshatriya Brahman
but it is what it is. It is there.
Whatever caste you were was your work in the Vedic system.
We'll carry forward this debate.
I see. So carpenter's child could would only remain a carpenter.
All right, okay, what I'm going to do is let's...
It provides them economic security.
Wow. No, but that cannot be the basis of a
Business.
progressive society, for
Business.
God's sake.
The
We did
same
not have
farmer,
colleges then.
Everyone
Arey,
talks
theek
over
hai
each
yaar.
other, nobody here.
the same farmer would pick up the
Kamlesh.
sword
Okay, Gaurav,
and become
now,
a
Gaurav,
soldier.
30
He would be
seconds
a
are given
Kshatriya.
you. Now, Gaurav, you're talking over people.
All the castes, this casteism is based on business. If you know the names of the castes,
It was
you know
regressive.
It was
Occupation.
regressive now, but at that time it
So that's
provided
exactly what I'm
economic
saying.
security.
That's why I'm saying let's
Your
have this
business
debate,
did not move out of
Which
your
is why I'm saying,
household.
if you turn the clock
But
back
it
to
was
the
not a
fourth-
good thing.
Sir, if you turn the clock back to 4th and 5th century, then I will also turn the clock back.
It's
Simple.
a horrible practice.
Agreed.
Or
But-
inequality.
But we have come a
gender
long way.
inequality.
Of course we have.
We
but
have almost defeated it.
Sir, but you don't
But
want to talk
not
about
because of
India
Macaulay.
2025. He wants to talk about
Not,
India of
not
the
about
4th century.
Macaulay. Not because
Well,
of
I think
Macaulay.
after this heated debate, Macaulay is clearly turning in his grave. We are going to leave it.
No, let him turn there. He can turn.
We
That's
can-
okay.
we can leave
We
it at
don't care
that.
about Macaulay. We
Yeah,
care about
that's
India.
true. Nobody
He
really
can
cares
very well
about
do that.
Macaulay
It's
anymore.
Swami Dayanand Saraswati
Nobody cares
who brought
about
a lot of
Macaulay
reforms.
anymore.
So it's
They're going to
Dayanand
leave it
Saraswati.
at
There are
that.
many
I
Dayanand
thank you. I
Saraswati
thank
was
all
a
of you
local
for
reform.
joining us. I think after a very long time, we've had such a
Heated.
tremendous heated debate. We're going to leave it at that.